Hello everyone and welcome to another character theory. Today's character theory will be about these 4 characters we have in store today. Today is going to be a loaded day, alright? We're gonna start off small, but we're gonna end off big. Real big. I think we're gonna get to one of the actual stars of, well, as much of a star as you can be. He's one of the more mentioned characters. You'll see him. Anyways. What am I doing? I'm character theory. Yeah, character theory. So today we got Serpent Snake. Let's go see. He is an enhanced snake animatronic that... Oh, he's just a giant snake that can just grow and stuff. He's an animatronic and whatnot. Pretty straightforward concept. He's just a giant animatronic that is giant. I'm talking colossal. I'm talking bigger than kaijus, like that sort of size. What's the next thing I was gonna go over? Oh yes, this. Oh my god, there's actually lore. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. We're jumping back in.
How did you unlock that form? That's sacred.
How did you unlock that form? That's sacred.
Unlock that form. That's sacred. Sacred, more like cursed. How did you unlock that form? That's sacred.
Sacred, more like cursed. So let's get the obvious out the way. He feels like this power is a curse to him, right? He doesn't like... he's pretty much a conscious... It's like a conscious human being trapped within the mind of a monstrosity. Not just a monstrosity. Words can't even describe how disdainful you must be all the time as that form. You're in a constant state of bitterness and have to pretty much live with it. And you don't even have full control of your ability as that sort of thing. And then you, for some reason, get upgraded even further. Well, we'll go over that as well. Upgraded, I mean it says cursed. How did you unlock that form that's sacred? It seems like Sacred Snake got a sort of, not a mechanical upgrade. Looks like they figured out some sort of... Maybe he might have a connection to magic, which is surprising from a snake, I know, but I'm just putting out theories here. It does say that's sacred, so it could be, magic. Magic exists in this universe, even though it's not prevalent. It still exists. I think we got everything. Well, hold on. Look at the design for a minute.
How did you unlock that form?
You can look closely to the top of his head, you can see like this sort of pink stripe going down his head. Yeah, that's that's uh that's a snake on the snake's head. So maybe they have, I mean, there's so many ways you can interpret this. Maybe this is just, maybe this is something that he can do now. Maybe this is him just splitting himself into two. Maybe this is him, in a way, shedding his own skin. Who knows? But that form seems a bit more important.
Sacred.
And then this monster. This, I mean, he doesn't even look natural. He just looks not evil, but just weird, you know? Anyways, let's go to the next one. Because I think we got everything we're gonna get from this one. And here. Oh, this one.
What kind of animal are you? The type that will put you down.
What kind
of animal are you?
Okay, so
The
that seems like a response sort of thing. Like, that's not something you just say to a person. No, you have to do something to a person in order for you to get that as one of the plethora of options that you could get from dialogue. So I feel like the snake didn't take the first shot. I feel like it's natural to say in this hypothetical situation that this dog or animatronic or both, I don't know. It's complicated, but the dog clearly had an interaction with the snake, right? The dog took the first shot. He said, "What kind of animal are you?" They say,
"Are you the type that will put you down?"
That will put you down. I mean, it just sounds like some random sort of unorthodox quotes that you would hear from a bad movie, but there should be something in here. The type that will put you down. Let's listen to the tone here.
What kind of animal are you?
Aggressive, condescending, irritated, vengeful, bitter. That's why I give that tone.
The type that will put you down.
Serious, sincere, sort of like commanding in a way, demanding almost. The type that will put you down. So I feel like maybe he has had some, okay, hold on. He has had some sort of treatment because of his giant size. He is often used to being, well, he's not used, well, he kind of is, but he doesn't realize it, right? He's kind of like one of those kids that get all of these amazing things, and then it just becomes normal to him. I'm forgetting the word for it, but he's losing um, he's lost the value of his sort of. He lost the value of his treatment, if that makes sense. His treatment and how he was treated, how he was created, how he is used a lot more than others makes him more valuable. And of course no one, at least no one that can kill him, goes up to him. But he, hold on. But this water dog, this sort of water animatronic, water embodied. Once you think of water, you think of wild, calm, and collected. You think truthful and honest, kinda. I mean, that's what you get from the color blue, right? But you can also see the tints of cold, the hue of being a commander, the commanding hue. Even within not just the color scheme, not just the eyes, not just the tone of voice, but the words themselves. The type that will put you down. Maybe the water dog has had enough of his sort of the treatment. He feels like there's an imbalance between this sort of animatronics. Like they should all be treated as equally as each other, and they should all have the same power, and they should all be treated with respect because they aren't the same as other people. They are different. They aren't just expendable like Jackie thinks they are. They are beings. They can feel pain. They can actually feel. They're not just machines. They're more than that, and that's what's kind of insane. And I feel like that's what Jackie's biggest sort of, well, it's one of his biggest blunders, I'll be honest. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this guy. And we said that that was the smallest one. Don't you? That sounded weird. That sounded gay. Moving on to Zip. Nope. Spoilers. Jesus. Alright. Zip. I know I wrote about this guy. I mean, I read about so many characters, you guys. It's crazy. And I know I say that over and over again. And it will get tiring. Have I written about this guy? Okay, I might not have written about him. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I have multiples. I even have like a sort of series ready for him. And I probably have a page in this book waiting for him. Yeah, I don't have anything. Huh. I see. Alright. You know what? When you doubt, just end it in a zip. Alright. I mean, I probably have something else. Let me see. Maybe Hold on. Let me just check something real quick. Oh, okay. I've drawn this guy so many times. Let me just check. Just not. The authorities of science? What is this? It's funny when I don't even remember it. The authorities of science is a large web of organizations that want to push science to the limit. They want to see if it can handle certain anomalies for the world's peace, and they stuck with it. They were not corrupt. They were better than the government in the tone. They were that SIP isn't. Hopefully that pride won't get in the way of that. It's gonna get in the way of that. So at least we got something that's in Zip's world. So that's good. So Zip is gonna have this sort of interaction with the authorities of science, I guess. I don't think he'll become a member. Maybe he will, but I feel like he'll become an ally. At best. At worst, this is the antagonist. Authorities of science. I'm gonna look into that more. But anyways. Oh, Zip, how could I forget about you? I forgot about him in a Zip. Get it? Zip. I lost a subscriber or two from that joke alone. Let's move on, shall we? We shall indeed. Indubitably. Zip wanted to get good, be good, something except throwing boomerangs until he had an idea of making different boomerangs that could do anything so he could help others have a safer life he never had. Earlier on, when he was only 14, he got kidnapped. He found a way to escape easily because he had a plan and a backup plan for every way he could die or get hurt and memorize them all. But he still felt like he wasn't confident. Maybe deep down inside of him, even though he doesn't want to admit it, he makes these boomerangs to assist in helping people defend themselves. Let me see. Yeah, there's nothing left that I haven't talked about. Wow, Zip doesn't have that? How do I make a more conversation about an animatronic than you? That says a lot. Really? I could have sworn I had more about this guy. I am not making this up. Dang. I'm disappointed in myself. I should have had more. Are we sure that I must be missing something? There has to be something, right? I'm turning through the pages, guys, but I'm not seeing the thing. Yeah, I think I haven't done him yet. Okay, well, that's fair. Yeah. I like his design more than this guy. Well, yeah, I do. This is where things actually get intense. Oh boy, where do I start with this guy? So this one is probably one of the more notorious ones. Jaylabzip. Well, his new name is Up, which will be his name in a book series that he has. Let's see what I have for him. A warrior trained at a young age to one day stop the Overlord and end the corruption that was casted onto the hometown of Sepago until the war happened. And the Overlord started to get more serious. The rules got more strict, sharpened like a knife. Still, after everything, Up denied the learning of magic and despises it and knows the weakness of all magic users. He wanted people to grow after the war happened, but they want people to grow They want people to grow again, but everyone alive is stuck no matter. So everyone is stuck. No more trips, no more adventures, no more practice. Huh? No. Hold on. There's no more adventures, no more trips, no more practice, no date for who the test will come. The Overlord killed his parents, but not before sending him to his uncle Jacaris before they died young. So that's a lot to take in. This will be the first sort of series I'm gonna try and work on. Like official with official work. Like this isn't no immediately writing now. This will be on the shelf soon. At least I hope. A man can hope. No more. I'm just trying to figure out, like, I wrote no more adventures, no more trips, no more practice, and no date for when the test will come. Oh. Okay. Like, the test that I mean is that, like, Up or Jaylabzip, whatever you want to go by. Jaylabzip, oh my god. It's complicated, you know? Because the lore has two different sort of endings. Where, okay, so the first non-canon ending was the whole multiverse route which is complicated, where the multiverse collapse is because of him and him specifically. But I think I'm going to try and change the outcomes a bit at the end. I've kind of written myself into a hole, not gonna lie. But I'm gonna try. I feel like if I have enough context, if I could just read throughout the pages, I feel like I can come up with a good ending for the series. Because I have a series. Don't get me wrong, I have a series. I need time to work on it. Like, and with the hardships of balancing everything, it's gonna be tough. Anyways, we all know that there's gonna be a series for him, but you don't know the name. The name is called The Demonic is the New Normal. The first start of my writing event, well, not adventures, but my journey, my destiny. It's gonna be my first stories. We're gonna have a lot of fun with them. Then I'm gonna finish all of the stories that I have for I literally have a first saga, right? Not first saga, but first, well, it could be a saga, who knows? I have a first sort of lineup. I'm just gonna finish that. And I don't know if I would want to like make new sequels to these stories, right? Because I don't have a lot of time to focus, right? But what do I know? Anyways, no, oh my gosh. What happens when I do Jaylabzip? This is gonna be crazy. Oh man. Yeah, he's in every single story. I keep on scrolling. My goodness. Yeah, just to say that he's an important character is an understatement. He is the character of his channel. Heck, he has the same name. The only reason why I changed it is because, well, it's not really a good name for. It's not really a good name for a sort of story, you know? Maybe like a title at best. But even then, I'm pushing it. Oh, that was crazy. Anyways, that's it. Wow, how did I have more to say about the snake? The dang snake. I have more to say about a snake than one of the most influential characters I've ever made. Not just, wow. Like, he literally has his name in the title of the channel. But regardless, we move on like any other. And we go back to the Marvel universe where we have our lovely gods and their slayers. Which is like Jackie Mo Purple, Morelli, Bob Volcano. All of these sort of antagonistic beasts. Oh, I also sort of started to update these sort of characters with what I have. Alright, so who am I looking for again? Oh, Attitan. Oh, God of Water, huh? Let me see if I can find him. I'm sorry, but there's some... Oh! That's a different form of him. Sorry. There's just so much lore to dissect, right? And to just... Hold on. There we go. So... He is a god of water. He has water god powers. He's like the Poseidon of this universe. But he has children. He has demigods that fight for him. And I think he has his own race as well. Yes. Those kids, I'm not gonna call them those because the names, they just suck. I don't have confidence in saying that. I really don't. He has a penguin and a Kraken for children, which is a bit problematic. I must ask how he got that. But I feel like that's not a question we need to answer. So let's move on, shall we? Oh yeah, we gotta go back to Attitan, right? The god of water himself, and his Wait, hold on. We might not have the Attitan, but we do have God of Water, right? What did I say? Easy. Oh, we even have his sons. Alright, so we need to... So, we don't have a lot about the character himself, but we have some information. Well, not... We have a dialogue between both of the characters. His son, and let's just play it.
You are the god of water's son? Ugh, no wonder he didn't talk about you. Your indecisiveness and unpredictability will never save you from me. You might be a god, but I'm a monster. You...
Okay, first, well, let's go back. Well, let's listen to the whole thing. You're the god of water's son. No wonder he didn't speak of you. So this guy is Fuwen, the god of wind, one of the more powerful ones. Anyways, the point is, he's condescending, he's arrogant, and whatnot, as you can see from the, well, look at his tone. I really put an effort to make him sound terrible.
You are the god of water's son? Ugh, no wonder he didn't talk about you.
No wonder he didn't talk of you. Like, he almost looks like he wants a fight. I mean, he talks like he wants one.
Here.
Your indecisiveness and unpredictability won't save you from me. You're a god, but I'm a monster. So, one of his sons probably already recognizes that he is, well, for lack of better terms, a monster. I mean, look at him. Look at his eye. Can we just emphasize this? He's in his, what, humanish sort of form? And he's not a squid right now. Or Kraken or whatever we said before. So he is, in fact, he's in his humanish form, right? Yet he still has his eye ripped out. And he's just walking. Like, no, not even. He's not yelling. He doesn't look that angry. That must have stayed there for a while for him to get used to that junk. Like, he doesn't feel that much pain from that. Meaning, like, that he had to heal from that. Like, he had to get numb to that. Meaning that wasn't caused by the wind god, I don't think. I think that was caused by his father. It would also explain his final the final text, I am a monster. Maybe his father like cemented that into him. Like he pinned it down into his skull that he was a monster, that he couldn't be better. And I mean, when you look at, looking at him is enough to prove that. I mean, obviously, not just by design wise. I'm not the best artist, to be honest, either, but that kind of works within the context of this work. Let's also go to the fact that he says your indecisiveness and unpredictability. That gives him what gave him the context of him to say that he was indecisive and unpredictable. What gives him that? I mean, is it truly just being a wind god that tells him he's unpredictable? It's risky. Like, he's risky, right? He isn't predictable. He's indecisive. Let's hear that.
You are the god of water's son? Ugh, no wonder he didn't talk about you. Your indecisiveness and unpredictability will never save you from me.
Okay, so I don't think it's talking about him in the context of this short, right? It's not talking about him in the context of this short, but I feel like this is giving him, his character, right? He's indecisive, he's unpredictable, he's condescending, he's like, all of these traits seem fitting for a wind god, right? I mean, we usually get used to the wind gods being the passive ones, the calm ones, but there's windstorms and whatnot, there's dangerous winds, is what I'm saying. Maybe that could be a sort of, maybe that's why he's indecisive and unpredictable, because of, that's like a sort of parallel from how wind, you can't predict it, how it's gonna come at you, you're not gonna see it coming. It's invisible. You can't see it. There's no color to it, no hue. You just take the blow. I I feel like that is what I think that's what I'm trying to get off here. But what do I know? That's just a theory. A character theory. Thanks for watching. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for wasting your time with me. Thank you for staying calm and collected. Thank you for everything.